Ahoy hoy, welcome back to my channel. A quick disclaimer ahead. I'm not feeling good today. I hadn't been feeling good really since Monday, although it didn't really start to become annoying until Tuesday night. So if I sound like crap and I look like crap, you know why now. So, but as they say, the show must go on. And today we are going to try and review Göteborgs Ballerina Double Cookies. And these are new. Now, I'm going to put the nutrition information in the description box. And I realized today I forgot to do that with the last product I tried. So I'm going to try to do that too. So, yeah. Let's get into this. Okay, let's pull these out. I'm not going to snuff the bag because of the sickies I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use tongs and to fish out a cookie. Actually, I should show you guys this to be humorous and pathetic at the same time. There you go. Put everything back in the bag. And there's like 8 cookies per bag. There's other flavors too that I saw. There's the chocolate cookies with the chocolate filling. And they even have peppercorn cookies, which is ginger cookies. For those of you who don't know what peppercorn is. With chocolate filling too. So I might actually review the peppercorn ones starting maybe in December, if it's still around. I broke the bag. Crap. Knowing my kids, they probably eat the whole thing by the end of the day, so I'm not really that worried. So, excuse me a bit. Alright, let's review this cookie. This is what it looks like. I don't know if it's going to be exactly like an Oreo. I don't think it will be like an Oreo in a way because the cookies are a little bit more thicker, you notice, than an Oreo. Although I would say it's probably about the size of a double stuffed Oreo. But even then, the cookie part's usually, you know, kind of thin. Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry for the blasphemy, my bad. Okay. Alright. So, unlike a double stuffed Oreo, though, the cream isn't that big. But then again, it was like double cookies, so. I'm going to try to have no expectations going into this. So I'm not going to be like, oh, it's going to be like a double stuffed Oreo. Or an Oreo. Or even a whoopie pie. And I know it's not like a whoopie pie. But whenever I see cookies like this, I always think whoopie pies. And I know whoopie pies are not a thing in Sweden. So, alright. Let's just take a bite of the cookie part. Like right here. So the cookie parts are chocolate cookies with chocolate chips in them. And so this time we're going to try it with the cream. Get coffee. And then a tea. Yes, I don't mind drinking 2 drinks at the same time. Okay. So, even though there's less filling, it's still pretty good. It feels a little bit smooth, nicely sweetened, but not overpoweringly sweet. It's actually a good combination, as usual. Like, it doesn't have the same consistency as the cream does in Oreos. This, in my opinion, tastes... I don't know how to describe it. And don't get me wrong, the cream filling in Oreos is delicious. So I'm not knocking it, but there's a certain texture in there that's, like, very sugary. And this is more smoother, in my opinion. A little bit more creamier. So, let me take another bite of this. Yeah, the cream is definitely a little bit more smoother. Still delicious. Like I said, not knocking the cream of Oreos. Delicious equally. But I do think it's a little bit more sugary than what filling is used for this. It's actually a little bit more pleasant, in my opinion. But I still love Oreos, so I'm not knocking Oreos. But this, the cream here, even though it's not a lot, it's pretty smooth in my opinion. At least in my opinion. I mean, and the thing is, too, I'm sick, so maybe it feels different right now than it would normally do. I will try to eat one. Actually, you know what? As I said, I'm going to review another flavor of this. Probably the peppercorn one. Which is the ginger cookie that has chocolate filling, either next month or in December. And I'll be curious to see if that texture is still the same, or if it's different now because of the way I feel right here. I don't have a sore throat, but the lip nodes are slightly swollen, and I'm a little congested right here. So I wonder if that plays like a role in it. Because sometimes I first had a sinus infection, or it seemed like I had a sinus infection, and, you know, maybe it's different than it normally will be, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, despite having the sickies, this still tastes good to me, and we'll see if the filling texture is the same when I try it either next month or in December. So yeah, and by the way, Yota Boy is not sponsoring this video, okay? And ironically, it's a company that has the same name as the second largest city in Sweden, which is Göteborg or Gothenburg and stuff. So, yeah. Again, sorry if I sounded very congested during this video and all, but I really wanted to do a video for you guys today. And I found something new at the store, so I'm like, yes. So, I'm sorry also that I didn't have a lot of Halloween stuff to do this month. I know since I became a review channel, that might actually cut down. When October comes around, I do less spooky stuff and just focus on, like, Halloween-related foods or whatnot, but this year, there wasn't a lot of new stuff for me to try, and I'd rather try stuff that I haven't had yet versus stuff that I've already had before. And because I can't pretend to like something when I know I already like it or whatnot. So, I want to be honest in my reviews. So, yeah. Also, not to mention, Halloween isn't very big here in Sweden yet. It's slowly becoming popular, but, like, it's not at the same level that it is in the U.S. So that's why you didn't get to see me try a lot of pumpkin spice flavored stuff. That's why you didn't get to see me do all kinds of, like, holes on Halloween products and stuff, because it's not big here like it is on the same level that it is in, like, say, the US and Ireland and stuff. It's like in its infancy, or it's like a toddler here in Sweden. Now, having said that, if you live near Hamra, which is near Breedereed, as well as not too far away from Frashida and from Varmano, there is a ghost walk going on Halloween at 6 o'clock at Hamra. So if you want to do something on Halloween, especially since in this county they don't have school next week because it's autumn break. Yes, they have an autumn break here in Sweden. But that's actually based on something they did from when there was a lot more farming going on. So whenever there was a harvest, the kids would get out of school for a week and help their families with harvesting the crops. So that's this tradition they stuck with, even though there's not much farmers these days. So just letting you guys know and giving you guys a tidbit that you didn't know about Sweden before. Now, it's not a national holiday, but each province does go through that, but at different times of the month. I mean, it could be the beginning of November, or the next week in November, or it could be like, the last full week in Halloween of October. So yeah, well, y'all, if you like this video, smash the like button. If you subscribe, I'll be absolutely delighted, and I'll see you all later. Toodles.